Little did they know how their Kirti Kumar was bringing Kirti to their village.
ಅವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗನಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಗ್ಧ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ತುಂಬ ಮುಗ್ಧತೆಯಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದ. ನಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ಅವನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದ ಅವನು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನು ಡಬಲ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಅದು ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಹಾಸನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಈ ಕೊಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಮಂಗಳಮುಖಿ ಏನೋ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಾಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆದಂಥದ್ದು.
Kirti Kumar had informed his villagers that he was a lecturer and taught at a nearby degree college. Cops did not find these details surprising as they handle criminals. They felt that this was like any other murder. The shocking part of the story was still waiting for them. Villagers of Kalkare treated Kirti Kumar with great reverence. Yes, people treated this eunuch as God, as he claimed that he was possessed by God. Villagers would even approach him to seek solution to their problems. When his business was dull, Kirti would extort money by scaring the villagers that their children would die if they do not perform some strange rituals. He even demanded animal sacrifice. Ironically, the village fell victim to his colorful words and ended up making Kirti a rich man. Kirti would act as if he was possessed by God and provide them solution. In return, villagers offered him money, but some of them knew that Kirti was a fraud. They even tried to tell others, but they were admonished for being blasphemous. Now the village of Kalkare is shell-shocked after learning the true colors of their god. Cops were certain that Kirti and Ashwath were the murderers. They now had to solve the second puzzle. What was Rangaswamy's relationship with these eunuchs? To gather more information on the victim Rangaswamy, cops left to the village of Mowgli in Sakleshpur. Cops discovered that Rangaswamy did not have a saintly background as well. The family is horrified after hearing the news of Rangaswamy's death. They are left helpless as the lone breadwinner of their family is no more. Rangaswamy was married to Premalata and had 2 kids. His financial condition was not good as he frequently changed his jobs. Another crucial fact that the cops learned from his wife was that Rangaswamy often went to Hassan. The case was now becoming clearer for the cops. They had guessed the entire story, but they wanted complete information about Rangaswamy. Cops then started inquiring about the habits of Rangaswamy. Rangaswamy was a chronic alcoholic. Every day he would beat up his wife and kids in an inebriated state. He hardly supported the family as he would waste most of his money on alcohol. Rangaswamy's wife Premalata had pleaded with her husband to quit drinking, but she was thrashed whenever she advised him. Both of them had regular fights over this issue. Even family elders had tried putting some sense into Rangaswamy, but in vain. Rangaswamy left home on July 11th to Hassan on some work. He had informed his wife that he would return in the evening. Premalata had called him that afternoon to inquire about his whereabouts. Premalata became worried when her husband did not return that night. She even tried calling him, but his phone was switched off. Rangaswamy did not return on the next day either. Premalata immediately sought the help of her friends and relatives to find Rangaswamy. Family relatives started looking for him in Sakleshpur. She sensed that something must have happened to her husband. She even planned to file a missing complaint at the Sakleshpur police station. Prema's fear came true 20 days later. Cops informed her about a dead body near the bus stand in Hassan. Prema left with her family to identify the body. She broke down the moment she saw the body. It was her husband Rangaswamy. She was traumatized to see her husband's dead body lying naked. The head of the body was completely swollen as the head was smashed with a stone. Prema identified her husband's dead body by the tattoo on his arm. She could not figure out who could have done this to him as he had no enemies. Though Rangaswamy's wife admits that her husband was a drunkard, she denies that her husband was a womanizer. But the evidence cops had gathered suggests otherwise. The family is horrified after hearing the news of Rangaswamy's death. They are left helpless as the lone breadwinner of their family is dead. Worst, Rangaswamy's kids don't even know what has happened to their father. After the investigation, the cops were able to reconstruct the entire story. On the fateful day of July 12th, Rangaswamy went to Madanika bar to drink. The accused Kirti Kumar and Ashwath too came to the bar looking for a customer. Kirti Kumar and Ashwath were in the guise of eunuchs, were able to attract the attention of Rangaswamy. Within minutes, Rangaswamy struck a deal with the two accused. All the three then left to the nearby vacant plot near the Hassan bus stand. Kirti Kumar and Ashwath were not happy with the money Rangaswamy offered them. Soon, all the three started fighting. In a flash, both Kirti Kumar and Ashwath took out their knife and stabbed him multiple times. They also smashed his face with a stool. Rangaswamy breathed his last within minutes. Cops also suspect a third person's involvement in the crime. They've launched a manhunt to nab the accused, who is still at large. The cops have put the accused Kirti Kumar and Ashwath behind bars. Fear still looms large in Hassan. They are unhappy over cops' negligence over the illegal activities taking place in the vacant space behind the bus stand. Commuters feel that just providing world-class infrastructure is not enough. They demand security round the clock as people keep flocking the bus stand day and night. The best step which can be taken at this juncture is to increase the police beats around the bus station. But it's tragic that 2 lives had to be lost before learning the lesson. This incident also projects the real eunuchs in bad light. It's unfortunate that a mistake by one tarnishes the whole community. Kiran for News 9, Hassan.